military modelers, this is Doug, back from Flat Earth Workshop. We have another project, the Abrams M1A2 SEP3 TUSK. This is a tank that was designed in the 70s by Chrysler and then built in 1980. And this is where it all happens in Lima, Ohio. You can see they don't have much in the way of sunshine, but it keeps them indoors and keeps them working hard on one of the best tanks in the world. This tank chassis is expected to be 50 years old before being replaced, and one reason it can last so long is because it's constantly being disassembled, refurbished, and then added new equipment to make it the world's best. Here it is in Alabama, and this is the place where it's disassembled, the parts are then refurbished, they send all the parts back to Lima, Ohio, where they're then built into another brand new Abrams. Here you can see one on the factory floor, looking as if it was just built yesterday. And I guess it sort of was. Here we see the Abrams in cutaway view. You see the crew of 4. It's about 72 tons and has a horsepower of about 1,500. The major components of this tank that are constantly refurbished are the armaments, the power pack, this is a jet engine, and also the reactive armor technology. Here is the CROWS system. This is an internally operated weapon system that's machine guns, a multi-gun, and also a grenade launcher, all operated from within the hull. This is known simply as the power pack. It's built by Honeywell, the AGT 1500 horsepower engine and transmission combination. And here is our project today. This is the Abrams M1A2 SEP3 TUSK in 1/72 scale by Tiger, and it was built by Landon from Flat Earth Workshop. Hey Landon, what's going on?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, tell me how you got this beautiful modeling on the surface.
Well, with this particular model, what I wanted to do is block in the general color, and then you go in with oil paints, and oftentimes they're used to blur the color and add filters to it to really create a tank that is much realistic, especially when it's on a smaller scale. You need to play with the color a bit so that it looks much more interesting to the eye.
Well, I know that we're looking at it really closely here, and we'll see at the end just how small this model is. We take a look over the top. Now, what are we seeing here? What is this stuff that looks like tiles on the side?
So those are part of the tank's protection that is really useful in urban environments. It's part of the TUSK or Tank Urban Survivability Kit. And that is often used to improve the side armor of a tank. And essentially, since our vehicles are oftentimes coming up in unconventional warfare in urban environments, you need that extra survivability from your sides, which are oftentimes the most vulnerable part of the tank.
There's a bulge that we see in the center of the gun barrel. What is that?
So that's a really ingenious invention that's been added. A problem that a lot of tank crews were having is that they were having lots of fumes coming from the cannon breech. So this ingenious design allows the airflow to continue going out of the barrel. It's really well explained in some videos on YouTube that you can check out.
So what's this called?
This is called the board evacuator.
Okay, we're going to zoom in now on the turret. How many people are riding in this turret?
So in the turret there are 3 crew members. There's the commander, the gunner, and the loader. They each have separate jobs so they can operate the tank more efficiently.
Now, I've heard that the new Russian tank has an auto-loader. Is the same here in the Abrams?
No, the Abrams tank has a more conventional design with having a loader carry out all of the loading operations for the combat.
Why is that?
Well, oftentimes auto-loaders have lots of malfunctions. They oftentimes require quite a bit of maintenance, which oftentimes creates a much larger task for the crew.
I see some really cool baggage that's added on the outside. What is that? Is that part of the kit?
So no, a lot of that is customized. I created that from an amazing material called Sculpey, which is a polymer artist clay. What's really cool about it is that you can bake it in the oven for 5 to 15 minutes and basically get something that is plastic or to the equivalent durometer of plastic.
Wow. And here you see the size of this, so it's amazingly small. You did a great job getting some detail in there.
Well, thank you so much. I really love being on the show.